Well, it's happening. A lot is happening right now with crypto adoption. I just put out a video on Fidelity, and of course, not even an hour later, we've got more breaking news, two big news pieces as it relates to crypto adoption and a new centralized exchange, and this is very centralized. We're going to talk about that. Listen, I'm choosing to see the good in this, and I understand both sides of the coin. I get why some people are upset with this, and especially it's those people who truly have a passion for the decentralization and the fight against authority and that sort of thing. And I see that argument, and I get it, right? But I'm more about utilizing this new technology, getting in early from an investment standpoint, and I think we could still do that as investors, regardless of the suits taking control. We knew this day was coming, and again, I'm choosing to look at this from a positive standpoint because we need it in order to really take this thing to the next level, right? How did the internet, really go to the next level? The major companies were built and established here, and yes, the major corporations run the internet. However, if you got in early to some of these companies like Google, right, Apple, you did okay. You did okay, right? And I think the same can be said here for Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the top cryptos. But that's neither here nor there. We'll come back to that later on in the video. But just in, we've got this news piece, which isn't even the biggest one. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video here because this is just kind of the... what do they call that? The undercard, right? The main events later on in the video. So just in, Germany's 1.4 trillion asset manager Deutsche Bank applying for regulatory license to operate crypto custody service. This is massive, coming right on the heels of last week. We had BlackRock going after the Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock essentially runs the world, right? They pretty much own everything, and they're getting into Bitcoin. Which is major. Germany's 1.4 trillion asset manager Deutsche Bank, nothing to bat an eye about, right? Still a big-time asset manager, 1.4 trillion, nothing like BlackRock, but Deutsche Bank applying for regulatory license to operate crypto custody service. So it's happening. It's happening right now. The major players are coming together, and there's a reason why altcoins fell a couple weeks ago. The concerted effort to basically attack everything that's not Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. Listen, pay attention, eyes wide open. There's a reason why this is going on. By the way, I don't think altcoins are going away anytime soon. I just think they want to make sure people are concentrated on Bitcoin because they think they can control it. I think they can control it, and that's why they're really focusing in on Bitcoin right now. So here we go. Let me take you over to here because this is even a bigger deal. So Citadel, this news just breaking here this morning, just in, Citadel, Fidelity, which we just did a video talking about the rumors of this, Citadel, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab launching a new crypto exchange platform called EDX Markets. We're going to talk about the specifics of that. By the way, Fidelity looks like they could be even going after a Bitcoin ETF, potentially maybe trying to just buy out Grayscale, turn it into their own Bitcoin spot ETF. That's what BlackRock's going for as well. This is major, guys. This is going to open up the door for huge institutional money. This is what we want in order to get mainstream adoption. And I understand the other side of it. Trust me, I get it, right? But I'm choosing to see the positives here. I think there are way more positives that outweigh the negatives. You could choose to look at this glass half full, half empty. Some may disagree with me. I think this is more of a net positive than a net negative. I'm seeing a lot of things on Twitter. This is not what you want. You don't want the suits controlling crypto. Well, what did you want? Just a bunch of Jimmies and Joes doing it? Because Jimmies and Joes aren't going to get institutional money in there. We're not, okay? Sure, our voices are loud, but they're not loud enough. We don't have deep enough pockets. The only way to get the big people in crypto, the institutional people, you need companies like Citadel, like Fidelity, like Charles Schwab, like Deutsche Bank. You need them all at the table, all willing to play the game. And they are coming to the table willing to play right now. So that's my argument there, and I'm sticking to that. Now, Citadel, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, launching this crypto exchange, EDX Markets. Here are the specifics. Here's what we know. Shout out to Watcher Guru for putting this out, always on top of it. So the press release just came out here this morning. New crypto exchange called EDX Markets hit the market with its official launch. Again, Citadel, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, also Sequoia Capital, Virtue Financial, and Paradigm have also launched the new digital asset platform as well. Of course, it's highlighted by Citadel, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab. Pretty much everybody out there, if you have a 401k, you're probably with Fidelity or Charles Schwab, good chances. Or if you have, an investment portfolio, Personally, I'm with Schwab. I mean, these are the largest ones out there. The team made the official announcements regarding the launch of EDX markets through the press release as the platform commenced its operation over the past few weeks. EDX, the newly unveiled crypto marketplace, has established itself as the preferred choice for industry leaders by incorporating best practices from traditional finance. In addition, the exchange aims to deliver exceptional benefits to its customers, including enhanced liquidity, competitive quotes, and a unique non-custodial model that addresses conflicts of interest. EDX markets will be going after the top exchanges all across the board, okay? EDX markets will be the hub, you watch, will be the hub where all new money that's coming into Bitcoin, by the way, this is bullish as hell for Bitcoin right now leading up to this next halving event. I bet you Bitcoin's pumping. Let's see actually what it's doing. Yeah, Bitcoin is pumping a little bit. Okay, back up 1.5% here on the last 24 hours, up 4% in the last 7 days. This is bullish to me. I think with the timeline that's setting this up, as we get ready for the Bitcoin halving coming in the spring of 2024, I think we're going to see $100,000 Bitcoin. That's my opinion, and I'm not alone here. I mean, some people are going to say I'm crazy, whatever. I'm not alone here. There's a lot of smarter people than I am that had $100,000 Bitcoin next cycle, no matter what. Keep in mind, we got to 70K with no institutional money. Basically nothing. It was retail demand. Now, that's global, right? I get that. But imagine when you get the suits in here. They're coming. They're coming now. They're going to come when Citadel, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab team up to build this new exchange. Now, coming back to this, in this model, the exchange, this new exchange, EDX, will operate as a marketplace where customer assets are not directly handled. Instead, participating firms utilize the services of EDX to establish trade prices. Additionally, by functioning as an intermediary platform, EDX facilitates transactions between parties, offering a distinct setup for trade execution. The press release also talks about the launch of EDC clearing later this year. Furthermore, EDX clearing will allow traders to settle trades matched on EDC markets. As of now, though, the exchange provides trading in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. That is a very important point. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. You can essentially, with good faith, say that Bitcoin and Ethereum are safe investments, and Litecoin for that matter, right? That is basically what they are indirectly telling us right now. The fact that these major companies who are run by the largest, most wealthiest people in the world, right? They're basically saying we're okay with offering Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. What that tells me as an investor, safe investments. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Safe investments. That's it. Now, we'll see if they end up rolling that out and bringing more cryptos in here. But Jamie Nazarali, CEO of EDX, stated that EDX's ability to attract new investors and partners in the face of sector headwinds demonstrates the strength of our platform and the demand for a safe and compliant cryptocurrency market. Guys, I think this is massive. This is massive for Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin for that matter. Bitcoin Cash as well. But, Litecoin has been Bitcoin's silver, has been silver to Bitcoin's gold ever since the beginning. It's a crypto that doesn't get a lot of press, doesn't get a lot of coverage, but it's withstood the test of time, and now it is being backed by the largest corporations in the world. And with this new exchange, I think this is going to bring in so many new people. This is bullish. This is bullish news. And again, I get the other side of it. Don't hear me wrong here, right? Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have comments down there. Zach, this is not a good thing. This is a bad thing. You got to think deeper. This is all about decentralization. I get it, and I hear you, and I don't disagree with you. But to me, how does that? What do you gain by complaining that we're going to become more centralized? What are you gaining? Nothing. You're going to sit there and complain and preach to the choir. I get it, but you and I both know in order for us to grow, in order for us to really take off and put a dent into this crypto adoption curve, we needed the major corporations. We were going to need BlackRock at some point. Grayscale, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Citadel, they all had to be here at some point in order for us to, see 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, someday maybe $1 million per Bitcoin price. The only way we're going to get there is if the biggest corporations, the deepest pockets, they helped us get there. So That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Let me know what you guys think. You agree to disagree? Let me know down below in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys do so as well. We're here every single day. Appreciate it. See ya.